Hey everybody, it's Refresh, and I am back for some more Premiere Draft for Crimson Vow. The set seems to be alright so far, except if, you encounter one of the crazy unbeatable bombs. But, I did, I got 7 with my Disturb deck, which had no bombs, and I feel like that is a sign of a potentially okay draft. We're gonna make sure that we prioritize removal of bombs, though. So let's see what we get. All right, seems like a slow night for drafters. Waiting to get our seats filled. As always, I am happy that we are drafting more, and it is kind of fun that there were 2 sets this season as opposed to 1, because you really get to try out different things. But I hope it doesn't happen too often, because oh man, my desire to play paper draft, and I never got a chance to do Midnight Hunt paper draft. Granted, I have been drafted in person a lot or at all during the pandemic, so I mean, I'm still a little iffy on whether or not I feel comfortable going out to a game store and playing with a bunch of players. But we'll see. Uvenwald Oddity, 4/4 for 4 that turns into an 8/8 and gives to all your other creatures. Yeah, you take that one, that's for sure. Is there anything else that could possibly fight with that? I don't think so. I think that it is an easy Ulvenwald Oddity. First pick. We're really wanting to be in green if possible, and how Piper gets us there. This is not the best green card in the world, but it does let us play the Ulvenwald Oddity, if we want. And then it gets us card advantage on the backside, which is pretty cool. And I think that is good enough to keep us in green for now. We are not passing anything of serious note here. If we were in white, Fleeting Spirit would be great. This would be great in the Geist, the blue-white deck specifically. This is a good and aggressive white deck, but Howlpack Piper is an easy pick there as well. Cloaked Cadet is not as good. I don't think the token deck is really a thing. I think the Expert can be decent, and I'd rather stay in green if possible, rather than adding something to another color here. Or adding another color here, just because these 2 are so strong that I really want to shore myself up in green. In white, the Kindly Ancestor is great, the Traveling Minister is great. Dominated Disciple is good if I'm going white, but if not, it's not necessarily that good. And this is good in black-green specifically, but, I'm going to stick with a card that is just generally good, which would be the Infestation Expert. Wow, that is disgusting. Holy moly. All right. So, we got 1 slow drafter here. No names at all. I feel like that's a bug of some sort, right? But yeah, this is a great start to a green deck. Hopefully it doesn't dry up and we just keep getting good green stuff floating around. I know the first couple packs there weren't other good green cards, so it's possible that I'm just gonna have to figure out my second color then, or have some of my last picks be of a certain color. And we'll keep an eye out for what is open. White does seem to be open otherwise, so maybe that's the direction we should go. I haven't seen much good in the way of red here. Wolfkin Outcast, yeah, that's good. I like that. It's more of a werewolf card, but I mean, most of our cards here are werewolves anyways. The only thing I'm passing in green is the Sharpshooter. Blood Hypnotist is fine as well, but that is more of a black-red card. And Traveling Minister is fine as well. And the Flourishing Hunter is good too, but, Wolfkin Outcast is probably the strongest one of the bunch, so we'll take that. And then Taxidermist. I mean, this is less good, but it does let us ramp to our big spells here. So I think that is actually no. Wolf Strike is a pick. I like the Taxidermist. Don't get me wrong, but this is removal, and I think that we really need to make sure that we have it. As sad as I am to pass by the Reclusive Taxidermist, so yeah. This is hard. This does let us ramp. It lets us, get to one of these bigger creatures faster. And it turns out to be pretty decent in the late game because it ends up being a 4/4 for 2, which is great. But I don't think you pass on a Wolf Strike. So yeah, I think we take we take the second Wolf Strike for sure. I love a Flourishing Hunter, Witch's Web could be okay, I guess. It's not great. I'd rather have the Trampler one, but yeah, Wolf Strike it is. Just gonna really nail down our. We'll take a Snarling Wolf. It's not great. I think the Kindly Ancestor is probably stronger. The Ridge Wolf is probably stronger. But if I'm going to choose one of these, I'm going to try to stay in color here as opposed to go out of color, right? Just really say green is my thing, as much as the Ridge Wolf I think would be good because I got so many wolves here, or werewolves as it were. I mean, we could branch out, but again, I didn't see much good in the way of red, so we'll just stick with the Snarling Wolf here. And now we have to choose something from another color. We saw a lot of good white floating around. And so I want to take a white, but I don't think these are the white color cards that we actually want. The strongest card here is probably the Lancer. Maybe the Pointed Discussion, or this is some sort of interaction. We're going to take the blue card and see what happens. Nature's Embrace is okay, but this is not like... I guess no cards here. I guess we'll take the Ridge Wolf, because that actually works well with what we have. Yeah. And then nothing is in color. This really doesn't play well with what we're doing. I guess we'll take the Knife. The Knife is good. Do I want the Millipede? Or do I want the Allenbach Escort? I guess we could turn into a counter deck, but we'll take it. I'm probably not playing the Millipede. I don't really like any of these. White and blue and red are the other colors that we have. Do I want the blue card? I guess it's the better card. Maybe we took the Blood Fountain. All right, we'll take another black card. I think Invitation is not what we're trying to do here. Nurturing Presence. I guess that could be all right if we play the white-green deck. Pack Song Pup is great for all the wolves that we have. Or we can just take this Bomb. I think we take the Bomb. It's such a strong card. Even though it's not in the wolf plan here, I think it's so strong that we have to take it, right? Over the Pack Song Pup, especially with the Ridge Wolf that we have here. Yeah. I hate passing the wolf pup. This is not what we want. A Braid is great. Brambleworm is also good. But yeah, I think making sure we have removal and 2 drops is probably the better way to go, as much as I want the Brambleworm. And then Valorous Stance, not really. We got a Ridge Wolf, and I think getting 2 drops is important, so we're gonna take that. The Hookhand Mariner is also really good. How's my curve right now? Okay, I'm gonna take the Mariner. I think the Mariner is slightly stronger. These we saw later. Cloak Cadet is, again, not what we're looking for. I'll take another Wolf Strike, though. Falcon Eye Celebrants is decent. Prisoner is not. But I'll take a Wolf Strike. Hopefully we'll get more Ridge Wolves. So this is kind of like a werewolf deck, I think. We have like a bunch of cards here that we're probably not going to play because, you know, the red and the green has been pretty open, and then the red has been decent here. I imagine the green will be a little weaker in this direction, but we'll see. I think we were paid off for sticking to green mostly. Into the Night is probably not what we want. Belligerent Guest could be okay. Bride's Gown, not really. I don't think we want to go white. Weird Prisoner, like, even though it's a werewolf, it's the least controllable werewolf because it's a defender on one side, so you can never attack with it. And then when you can attack with it, you can't actually choose when to attack with it. So I'd rather take the 3-drop, shore up that spot. You know, I mean, a vampire is not a werewolf, but it'll do. Sure Strike, maybe. Sharpshooters, maybe. The white cards are good, but I guess the Sharpshooter's alright. I mean, it holds the ground well. It'll protect me against flyers. And Sure Strike is not as awesome, I think. Or not awesome, I should say. Alright, here, Runebound Wolf. Yep, Wolves and Werewolves. We are all aboard on Team Wolf here. Teen Wolf, you know what I mean. Ooh, this is hard. Hungry Ridgewolf or Reckless Impulse. I think the card draw is probably important to get my first one of these as much as I want the Hungry Ridgewolf. Just to refill later in the game is probably good. We take another Mariner here. How are we doing on 4s? We're doing all right. Mulch is, I think, possibly in contention to like help fix us, but or you know, kind of draws cards. But I think we're just a bit more aggressive. We want the nice meaty bodies, and those are nice meaty bodies. We really want to focus on cheap cards. We don't have any in this pack here, unfortunately. So we will take the Pyre Spawn. I don't think we're gonna play this. It'll probably get cut, but we'll take it for now. Oh, we got the Ridgewolf. Great. That's what we're looking for. I wouldn't mind more 3-drops. The Neighbor Combatants is not the 3-drop that I would want to have, but I would take one later. None of these are cards I'm going to play. I guess I'll take the Honored Heirloom, and, you know, maybe if I were playing, what do you call it? Okay, I don't really care about any of these. I'll take this as a way to possibly turn my cards into Nature's Embrace. That's a maybe. I mean, it's not a good card, but it could do something for me. We don't want this. Wolfcan Outcast is pretty strong. This is not as good a ramp. And then all of these, like I guess this, if we came back, we'd be happy to get. But the Wolfcan Outcast is just so potentially strong. So we'll take the one in color. And too late for that, but we'll take the Runebound Wolf, because that is a 2-drop. It also does exactly what we want in terms of damage. Rich Wolf would be great to get back. Mariner would be alright, but I think I'm good on 4s and I'd rather get 3s at this point. Or removal. Like, more Braids. The one that does 1 mana damage is pretty good too. This is not what we want. Ridgewolf, that's alright. This guy is alright, but I think Ridgewolf is kind of... Oh, we want Paxson Pup. What am I saying? How did I miss that? I almost clicked on Ridgewolf when Paxson Pup was there. Yeah, we love to see it. A Bramble Worm is not bad. I don't think it's worth splashing for this, especially since I don't have much in the way of fixing, right? I didn't take any of the cards that fix. I guess Nature's Embrace is a fixer. Do I fix for this guy? I get creatures and it does grow. Is it a bomb worth taking over like a very useful Bramble Worm? I guess, you know what? If I'm going to be getting the Bramble Worm, I might as well be getting the Torrens. And I have decent top end as it is. Okay, I'm not going to play any of this. Lacerate Fresh. That's the removal. It's not the best removal, but I'll take it. I think it's certainly going to beat a Spore Crawler. Okay. Festivities. Nope. Dawnheart Disciple. I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to play Mulch, right? I'm not really going to play Dawnheart Disciple either. I'm stacked on 2s. I'll take Mulch then. I'm not playing any of these, though. That's not what I want. Sheltering Boughs. Also not really what I want. Like, I don't really want any of these. They're in my colors. I think the most likely to be played is Witch's Web, because this isn't Flash, so the chance of getting blown out is pretty bad. We'll take the Witch's Web. Oh, I'm the slow picker. Retrieve does get me stuff back. I think it might be better than Lacerate Flesh. I could take the Honored Heirloom, but I think I already have one, right? Yeah. So we'll take this to get my best cards back. And then this is bad fixing. So we'll take the Snarling Wolf at 1. And then Ancestral Anger. I mean, I'm not playing any of these, right? Ancestral Anger. Yeah, I guess. I'm not playing that, but it's in color. I could take the Rural Recruit, but I think my 4-drop is stacked, so I'm just going to take Change of Fortune because it's a rare and it's red, and I don't know. We'll take another Lacerate Flesh here, even though it's not like the best card in the world. It does fill the 5. I don't need another Honored Heirloom. We'll do that. I don't need either of these. I'll take the Skeleton, because why not? Find the festivities. Sure, we're not gonna end the festivities. We're not gonna play that either. So we got a green-red deck. If I'm gonna play Torrents, I'm gonna have to bring in the artifact, the Honored Heirloom, in order to play that. The question is, do I even need him? Like, I think the strength of my deck is pretty good overall. I don't have a ton of... I have removal in the Wolf Strikes, the Braids. I could probably cut a Lacerate Flesh because of that. Wolfkin Outcast is going to be... It's just going to be a 4-drop in general. So I need to start cutting things that are less strong. So Pyrespawn can go. I think the Olivia's Attendants are probably strong enough to stay. Let's see. What's just another random duder in my deck? Sharpshooter and Belligerent Guest are both kind of duders in this deck. I don't know that one of them is worth it. Nature's Embrace would only stay, I think, if Tauren stays. I think it's weird for me to do this in a creature deck, but maybe we cut Taurens so that we don't have to bring in fixing. Like, I don't want Nature's Embrace. I guess if I'm going to choose fixing, it's not going to be Nature's Embrace. It's going to be Honored Heirloom, just because this is not blowout, is less likely to be blown out. So this is more likely to be played than this and be safer. But maybe I don't want either of these. And cut Taurens and the Sharpshooter, I guess, or the Belligerent Guest. It could be either. I'm not 100% certain on which one of those I should be cutting. Or maybe I just cut... Witch's Web can go. I've got card draw and removal there. I think the Ceremonial Knife is a good way to eventually... punch in for a little bit more damage and also get there. Attendance is probably too strong to cut. Lacerate Flesh, on the other hand, might be cuttable here. Yeah, I'm not 100% sold on Lacerate Flesh. But I think most of this deck is really good. It's a very creature-heavy deck. So, and that's a good, because I have the Ceremonial Knife with the Wolf Strikes. But I would love to have something that can kill a creature that is slightly on the bigger side. And maybe that's why I need to keep this. The Sharpshooter may be on the weaker side, but I'm not 100% certain which of these other cards that I should be cutting here. And if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Hopefully I'll be able to spot it. I feel really bad for pitching Taurens, but I like how single-minded this deck is, or how focused it is on what it's trying to do here. So I gotta think of these as 4-drops because I have so many wolves in this deck. How 6 and 7 wolves and werewolves? That's pretty good. And a bunch of humans too, actually. But let's see. So I think I like getting my bombs back with this, or my removal. So I think it's between one of these two 3-drops, Belligerent Guest or Apprentice Sharpshooter, and I'm trying to decide which of these is the most likely to be less useful. I'm thinking, and here's my thought process. I like Belligerent Guest as a way of getting some tokens, and it does more damage, but I think the Apprentice Sharpshooter is nice because I don't have a way of dealing with flyers except for straight removal. And this can actually interact with flyers and also let me build up to my bigger creatures. So is that the reason to do the Apprentice Sharpshooter over the Belligerent Guest? I'm not 100% certain that that's the right pick, because I am kind of aggressive and the Guest would let me get in there. Having Trample is kind of nice, but I don't have a way to pump it. So for that reason, Guest is out, Sharpshooter's in. And then I need to cut one more card here. This is hard. Do I need 2 Snarling Wolves? Snarling Wolves get really good with the Pack Song Pup and the other wolves, so it's probably still a good pick here. Do I need to cut one of these 4-drops? I mean, I have so many good 4-drops. Maybe the Hookhand Mariner is actually less good here? I could also cut the Infestation Expert, which, I mean, isn't doing a whole lot, to be honest. At 5 mana, 3/4? But it creates bodies, and that's not the worst thing in the world. And it can create even more bodies in the right situation. So it's also a decently sized body, but not better than the Wolfkin Outcast or the Hookhand Mariner, right? Like, this is a better body than this, right? On both sides. This only just creates more bodies. And the extra bodies aren't doing a lot for me, except maybe stabilizing in terms of blocks. Is it this? No, the potential for card advantage off this is pretty high. And I could just play a whole bunch of wolves and werewolves. So that seems really good. Alright, so... Maybe I cup the sharpshooter? Like, it doesn't play into my themes here? Maybe it's just the weakest link. We're just really in on wolves and werewolves. Minus our Olivia's Attendants, which is just too good to cut by itself. And I guess that's it. I guess this is the deck. We are slightly heavier on green, so that's why I have 9 forests. I think that this is good. Alright, let's take a quick look to see how my quests are doing. Black and blue, red and white. So this is the one that I'm going to try to do. This says neither of the colors will flip that. Attack with 30 creatures. Seems good for an aggressive deck like mine. Or a mid-range deck like mine. Alright, here we go. Oh, let's see how good green-red werewolves are. It was miserable to play that in Midnight Hunt. So, because every one of your werewolves, you're like trying to flip it, and then when it flips, like your opponent's removal spells somehow get better, and then you're just like stuck, right? Alright, we're matched down against Stand-In Mega in bronze. We have our colors. Ooh, this is like really... This, I think, is actually probably too slow. We're going to mull. Okay, this is not as good because of the lack of red, but you know what? I'm going to keep this. This is also really bad, but I think we still have to keep this. We're going to keep this. We're going to take the... If I get a wolf, if I get a red land, that this is good. Wolfkin Outcast is good on 4. Maybe I just cut one of these. Okay. Alright. Please draw a mountain. I don't want to lose my first game because... Okay. Guess I'm going to lose my first game because I got mana screwed. That's not a mountain. I'm going to lose. Give me a mountain, please. That's not a mountain, but it is a bomb. I'll take it. This prevents this from attacking, right? I need to get the 7 to transform this. No attacks. Okay. I wonder if they're gonna see if they have a. Okay, Mariner's good, but it does keep the Spore Crawler, or let me know that I can keep the Spore Crawler from chomping in. I'm gonna do this now, so that I can kill the Hookhand Mariner or the Flyer. I think I killed the Mariner. No attacks. I'm going to be able to cast the Wolfkin Outcast next, so that's good. What is this? 2/3 reach, tap it to create spiders. Okay, so this is a spider spawning thing. Oh, that's a lot of value. Holy moly. I gotta get rid of their Flyer now somehow. Oh, I finally get you. Alright, well, it's a little late, but okay. Wolf. And Wolfkin Outcast. We got a 5/4 for 4, which is pretty nice. And we have a big boy. I don't want to trade this for just these two. I have an Abrade, so I should be able to kill something. Yikes. That's bad. They got a lot of big boys here. Okay, Wolf Strike. Is it Night? No, it's not Night. Okay, if I don't cast anything, I should be able to Wolf Strike down this. So next, no attacks, end the turn, and we'll shoot down. I think we have to kill this, sadly. Okay. Okay, we're at Night. We'll strike. The Crasher's gonna shoot the Storm Chaser Drake. And then we'll resolve. And the Crasher can trade with the Flourishing Hunter by itself. For each creature card in their graveyard, they have 2. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this thing too, so that they don't create all the creatures in the world. Okay, now we're in a position where whenever this or another wolf I control dies, it does a thing. That seems good. We can't cast this yet. So we might as well attack with this and see if we can draw a card, right? Yeah. Attack. Okay, so they're just gonna draw. That's fine. Uh-huh. Alright, well, end the turn. If they attack with the hunter, I'm going to... Yikes. Okay. I'm gonna block with this. That's a big boy. Okay. Alright, they got something going on here. 100% block. And then we'll use your ability. Smack you for 2. If I draw one more land, I can turn this huge, which is great. That's not a land, but that's fine. Okay. This is fine. I can play you. You'll get bigger. I'll play you. You'll get bigger. That'll get bigger. I can't punch through yet, but I can trade. My opponent has all the cards, though, so that's not good. That's really bad. Okay. Now, it's interesting that they played both of those just right now. I guess they're going to transform this. And just get more guys. Okay. Okay. This is kind of annoying. It's hard to get aggressive when it's like this, and I know I'm gonna have to trade at some point. Which of these is the most dangerous? I guess they're all bad, right? I have to block at least one of them. I hate this because I'm gonna lose my wolves. I guess the Pack Song Pup is no use like that. I do it like this. They don't have green, so they can't make it grow and have trample. I'm gonna let this one through. Yeah. We'll try it like this. I gain a little life. That helps. Okay, this means that I'll get blocking, so that's nice. I can't do that yet, so we'll do this. This goes bigger again. We have a chumper. We have guys. Okay. Alright. Alright. We're still kind of stable here. We would love to get another land. That's also really annoying. Okay. Yep. Okay. Chomping this. I think I just have to take the 3. They could have the trick, but I'm gonna lose if I lose 2 more creatures for sure. Whereas I can chump this. So I think I just have to take this. Hopefully they don't have the trick. Okay. Somehow I have to get wide enough to survive. Wow, they got all the card draw. Okay. I got stuck. They got all the card draw. Retrieve is not the best thing in the world. I guess it can get me in a braid. Okay. So we're going to retrieve. I can only cast... I have 6 mana, so even if I retrieve, I can't cast 2 things. I can only cast 1 thing. Alright. retrieve. We're gonna get the pack song. This costs 4, right? I'm gonna have 3 mana left, so we're gonna get the pack song pub, and then oh, that's it. I see. I don't have 2 things. Well, in that case, yeah, I don't. Sadly, that's all I can do. Okay. We can survive 1 more turn. But yeah, I got mana screwed, and I started with less cards. My opponent had a lot of card advantage. Oh, nice! They had the bomb too. Oh, that was the end of that. I tried, but I failed. Oh, I choose blockers. Sorry. Kill this. Kill this. Bounce these. Kill this. I'm still taking 3 no matter what by letting the least through, right? So let's just kill things. And good game. Good game. Good game. You got me. A little bit of mana screw, but my opponent just had so much card advantage. It's hard for me to get past that. Wow. You know, I was playing alright though. If I had just drawn another mountain, I would have had the 6/6. I would have gotten blood. I would have been able to filter through the cards I didn't need. You know, oof, that hurt though. Did we finish our quest? We didn't. So we're going to play another one. Let's do it. Yeah, that's too bad. But you know, this happens in Magic the Gathering. Mana screw, like bad draws, like that is just part of the game. We're up against Shaq. Being matched evenly. We got 2-drop and 5-drop. It's not great, but I do think I keep it. At least I have my colors this time. Okay, I would like to stop drawing lands for a while. Just please give me a 3-drop or some kind of action. Casting Flame Breather. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Play you. Not what I want. I don't think Retrieve is that good in this deck either, because how many permanents do I have that aren't creatures? I may have to pull this out of my deck. Oh, Flame Blast Bolt. Great. I'm gonna lose my Runebound Wolf next turn. We're gonna hold this. Runebound Wolf will probably shoot the Wandering Mind, I guess. Yeah. No attacks. Yeah, we'll shoot it now while they're tapped out. I don't want them to have some other second trick or bounce spell or something. They're gonna shoot my Runebound Wolf, almost certainly. Oh, they're not. Okay. I'm alright with that. Okay. Alright, my Runebound Wolf lives 1 more day. Only 1 more day, but 1 more day. Even though I can't cast anything until 5 and I've been flooding. I started flooding and I'm still flooding. It's almost certain that I'm going to lose. I'm not saying almost certain, but I would say that the odds are far more in my opponent's favor than mine. As it were right now. Oh, I got another Runebound Wolf. Okay, it's not great, but it's not terrible. I'll take it. I'll have another 2-drop. Can't attack. I'm going to lose one of these 2 for sure. I mean, that's what this is for, right? Yeah, they would just kill my thing. If they have a Scab. Oh, that they can cast up to this turn. And they might. They might cast it, get rid of my... Okay, sure. Get the Impulse back. Or not. Okay, just getting a big guy. Sure. We'll play this, and then we'll just play our big guy, I guess. Our guy maker. No attacks. I can't attack into the Scab. If I block the Scab, then they'll be able to bolt my guy. I don't think I want that. No. We're getting into annoying territory here. Okay. You know, this is not the worst. This thing can at least still create creatures. But yeah, this is kind of bad. Okay. I can't actually kill anything. At least I can shoot with my wolves. which is a thing. Yeah, okay. Next, no attacks, and the turn. It's really annoying. Okay, it's bigger now, so it blocks better. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay. We're gonna get rid of their 4/4. Because at least I can do that. Oh, hey. I feel a little better now. I've got a big boy. And I can get it back even. There's no need to attack now, but this is going to get honkin' big. Next turn, if I draw another land, they might have removal. As long as they don't exile it, it'll be fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, that's annoying. The opponent definitely has some really good synergy with their deck here. Sadly, I can't do much about it right now. Okay, well, I didn't get this, which is kind of annoying. But that's okay. We can play the Piper. That is another card that they can't counter. And then I can just cast a bunch of guys if I wanted to. Alright. You may put a creature from your hand. It's not a wolf. I don't have any creatures, but this is fine. Next, no attacks this turn. I gotta get the oddity huge though. No attacks on the turn. This lets you play out a whole bunch of wolves or werewolves all for 2 mana apiece. Like for 6 mana, if I had 3 werewolves in my hand, okay, that's definitely a problem here.
Don't think a fancy dress means I didn't come here to fight.
Okay. Alright, this isn't the worst. I mean, I need to get rid of Chandra, but I think getting the oddity huge can help me do it. Okay. It'll be harder, but I just need a land. I mean, they might have a bounce spell and they'll ruin my day. Okay, that's not helpful. Can I do this? Oh, I can. Do it. Get big. Okay. We're gonna go to combat. We'll attack the Chandra. Yeah. They have a bounce. Okay, they're gonna just put a bunch of guys in front of it. I'm okay to 3-for-1 myself and just get it back with or 2-for-1. Okay, sure. We'll kill the 3s. These are really annoying, but Scab, Sanguine Statuette. I hate these, but these are the more dangerous for me. Do it like this. Yeah, sure. Alright, we're going to take a creature. We'll take the Olivia's Attendants. They know I have a 6/6 coming down. I have a blocker. Or multiple blockers. So that's good. They need non-creature spells to do things to me, but they have this, so I really need to... Crap. This is bad. What are they gonna get? Flame Blush Bolt? Yeah, that's what I thought. Then they can shoot me, do me more damage. Do me more damage there. At this point, the repository scab might actually be the weakest link here. So they're gonna shoot the Runebound Wolf. Do more damage. Okay. Okay, we know what they have in their hand. So we're gonna shoot this. Now. Yep. And then we'll go to combat. Attack you into you. Get rid of one of their Kessig Flame Breathers. Okay. We'll tap now. Might as well. So they've given up on Chandra. I have 2 blockers.
This went way different than I expected.
This is bad though. They can burn me out if they just get the right set of cards here. I can block their creatures, which is fine, but yeah, getting burned out is not the best thing in the world. All right, so to go to combat, attack with just you. You're gonna do some damage. We have to abrade their guy. Sadly, this is the better. No, not destroy artifact. We have to get rid of their flame breathers because it's a source of like unblockable damage. And then I can't cast this, so I'm gonna cast Retrieve. We're gonna get back the Ulvenwald Oddity, and that's it. And then we're gonna cast the Snarling Wolf to chill out. And that'll let me flip this back so that I can re-flip it back the following turn. We got the Oddity and the Olivia coming in. They could still burn me out, but I think I'm starting to mount a resurgence here. And I think the Attendants of the Oddity are part of this. Now, I'm in a precarious state, but I am not in an impossible state, if that makes any sense. But they do have mana. They have the Flame Breather. I'm at a relatively low life total, and they still have a Blood. So, I don't know how this is going to go. Okay. Alright. They're going to put one of the cards back into their hand. Okay. Is it a good one? Alright. I don't know which one it is. But the goal is... this is kind of not doing what I wanted to. Okay. We're going to play the Oddity now. And then we're going to go to combat. We are going to attack with all 3 of you. And just pressure my opponent down. Okay, that's fine. We're still going to grow this. And take my life total down. We have 2 blockers for the Kessig Flame Breather. If they have another Haster, again, 2 blockers. So we just have to make it through one more turn. So if they can't beat me this turn, and they can't find some way of stopping me, the Oddity... Okay. What are they getting? This. There's Falcon Wrath, casting Flame Breather, and Witness the Future. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can't do much about that. If they can take me out, they can take me out. But I think I'm gonna go for the win next turn if they can't. Okay. Yeah. 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 Alright, so I think that that is kind of like a concession for me. We are going to transform you. Unless they got a bounce spell, which would be bad for me. We'll play this, just in case, and then we're going to go to combat. We attack with this, which will kill that. And then also these two. Seems reasonable. Let's do it. Okay, sure. Not as good, but I still have blockers. Okay, so we're going to take them down. And then end the turn. I'm going to draw another card. We'll take the Ridgewolf. Oh, wow. So I can still Ulvenwald Oddity next turn. Okay, so they can crack this and use this thing's ability. We got the Howler coming in. They have to block both. What is this that they have in their hand? How do I look at this? Falconroth Celebrants. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. Oh, pass to attackers. Yeah. Okay. So they couldn't cast that. We're definitely casting the Oddity and the Wild Song Howler. We have to attack with both. That'll prevent them from... that'll force them to double block and basically put them out of cards. One each. Yeah. And then we'll just play out my hand. And oh man, this is quite the like they just needed to do 3 damage to my face. She's not it. Oh, I guess she can -1 to try to find the card. Yeah, I can't do much about that. That's not it. Okay, we did it. Oh, that was close. Whew. I don't know if they had some sort of face spell, like damage to the face spell, but if they did, it would have been over for me. So, pulled that one out. That was a late game stabilization. Alright, well, we're not done with our quest, so we'll do another one. That was a good game. I guess a blue-red deck can work. You just need the right ingredients. I think I played it, actually. I don't remember how well I did. Or was that the previous format? I think that might have been the previous format. All right, here we go. We are on Mostly Harmless. Okay, so we're being matched down. So they must be doing really well, or we're doing poorly. I don't know which. All right, we have... I mean, this isn't great. I don't want to play Reckless Impulse on 2, but... I guess... I'm not going to play it on 2. Hopefully I'll draw one of my many 2-drops. If I don't, then that's me choosing to keep a bad hand. Okay, they're on Werewolves too. I didn't draw one of my many 2-drops. We're not going to show them what we have, so we'll just do that. Oh, actually I should have played the mountain. That was my bad. Okay. It's totally 100% my mistake. We'll play this, and we're not going to Reckless Impulse, because that's not doing anything. We can Ulvenwald Oddity. Although, if they Lacerate Flesh, that would suck. Oh, I forgot to take that Retrieve card out. That's too bad. Wow, nice. Alright. Well, now we're on dueling Ulvenwald Oddities. If I can Wolf Strike theirs, that's going to put me in a better position. If they Wolf Strike mine, I'm in a terrible position. Let's see which one it is. Ritual, sure. That's not a Wolf Strike. Okay. Sure. Okay. We'll play the land. We've got to kill their oddity. Yeah, we got to kill this while they're tapped out. Oh, do they have something? Maybe I should have equipped the ceremonial knife first. Oh, they do have it. Okay. That's annoying. Did I play my land drop this turn? I don't remember. Let's Reckless Impulse. Okay, we didn't play it this turn. We're gonna hold. Since we're slightly lower on the race here. And try to eat one of their littler creatures, I guess. Alright, I mean, this is gross. We'll do this. If they have something, that's kind of gross, but life in the realm of +2/+2s. Okay, we're just taking a beating. Or do they have more? Oh, nice. Well, that was destructive. Yikes. Oh, did I not block that? I thought I blocked that. Well, that was bad. That was real bad. Real bad. I got blown out at every turn. Wow. That was really disappointing. I thought that this deck is going to go the whole way with bombs and like a curve and removal and everything. But I got blown out, tricked out, and somehow I managed to forget to block. I don't think I would have won that anyways because they were going to kill my one creature. But yeah, they were aggressive. They went first. We have very similar decks and similar bombs even, and they got there first. I lose. It happens. Alright, we're up against Elf Panadero. This could be my last game. Wow, they have the custom. Okay, I don't love this, but I guess I can keep this. I'll play this on 3 if I need to. I'll get the Snarling Wolf going for now. Okay, they're on red. Look, if Snarling Wolf eats a Flame Breast Bolt, that is not the worst thing in the world for me. I do not mind. We'll play this. I'm really hoping that I can get a draw another land next turn. But if I need to, I will Reckless Impulse. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Yeah. I think I want to make my next land drop, so I'm going to Reckless Impulse. Right now, things are slow. We got you. We'll play you. We'll play the Ceremonial Knife as well. Great. I just need one more to get to the Hookhand Mariner and stabilize. Yeah, just take the hit. Okay. Yeah, they're playing the aggro deck. I don't. Stabilizing is going to be harder now, but I do have the Wolf Strike. I can knock a thing out. Or I can just play Wolfkin Outcast and just go too big for them to handle. Maybe that's the right play, actually. Because this distracting Geist is not gonna... Yeah, I think I just try to get bigger than them. Okay. Yeah, tap my guy. Okay, so we're trying to play defensive. We're getting bigger. We're gonna play the Wolfkin Outcast. And then no attacks. They can't block, they can't tap them both down with one distracting geist. So I will start being able to, or, okay, sure. Okay. That's a 2-for-1. They're the same. Okay, so this is how they're doing it. I see. Super aggressive. Super duper aggressive. Alright. So we just gotta play more blockers. We'll play you. Play you. Alright. No attacks. We're stabilizing here. And then we're gonna try to wolf strike and get in there to win. Oh, that's gross. But not impossible. But then we gotta get rid of the flyer, unfortunately. I'm totally gonna throw my hungry rich wolf. Are they gonna tap it? Okay. Block here. Block here. I mean, they're just gonna put this on something else anyways, so I might as well get rid of 2 of their attackers. I'm gonna be at a low life roll though. Okay, so this is not the best place for me. I'm gonna equip to here. And then we're gonna wolf strike you into you. And that means that, I mean, they could have the right combination of things here. We're gonna hold this, and we'll just end the turn. Would have loved a Flame Blessed Bolt. I mean, if they have removal, I'm toast. And they could. They're certainly in a good color pair to remove my creatures. Okay. Alright, now I'm in trouble again. Ugh. I can't let a single guy through. I can't. Okay, that's not going to be enough. Okay, so we need to go to combat and we got to find removal. Go. Yeah. They're going to take it. Unfortunately, I think this is the end for me. We're going to crack this blood and we are going to pitch this. Okay, this is blockers. I'm just barely holding this together. Yeah, we'll play this. And you get to 7 anyways. I just, oh man, one more damage, point of damage, and they got me. Or removing one more blocker somehow. Okay, so they're looking for it. That land wasn't it. Is it it? Okay, that's not it, but it does let them draw another card. I mean, they should attack, right? Oh, they don't have another land. Actually, if I get rid of the distracting guys, that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Yeah, of course. That makes sense. Take that out of the picture. That also makes sense. Alright, okay. You go here. You go here. We'll take the 1. like a forced lock. If they don't have another land, then I survive. They're good cracking. Okay. They're looking now instead of next turn. Oh, they should. Oh, they have the 5th land. Okay. So I can't attack. Actually, I can. Because I can just shoot whatever they're going to put this on, right? Okay. So we're going to go to combat. We're going to search for something better. We'll attack with just you. Yeah. We'll get a blood. We'll end the turn. And then whatever they try to put the distracting thing on, we'll make it look like we don't know what we're doing. Hopefully. And we'll just shoot it out from under them with their braid. That's probably the correct play. We cannot allow that. That exiles that, so now it's going to be harder for them to pinch through. Though drawing one Voldaren Epicure is really going to hurt. And then I just counterattack on the next turn to try to like punch through. I'll make a bunch of little blockers. That's not an Epicure. Alright, so I feel better now. We're gonna crack this. We're gonna pitch this. And then we're gonna go to combat. And everybody's going to attack. We'll make a bunch of blockers. They must block the big one. Oh, they still do. Oh my gosh. I barely crawled out of that one alive. Holy moly. Wow. Some stressful games here. I'll take the W and walk away from this one. Thank you so much. Yikes. Wow, that was scary. Alright, we're going to do the mastery, we'll do some packs, and we'll call it a night. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is other uncommon, right? Oh, we have other uncommons up here. But we'll take this one. We're just going to climb up the way slowly. Hopefully we'll be able to get these uncommons too. Alright, and then we'll do some packs, and we'll call it a night. Here's some packs. Wolf packs. Alright, open one of these and two of these. Alright, we have a Brutal Cathar. That's the first pick. White is an alright color in this set, and it removes a creature. I mean, you want that. And then the backside's pretty good too. I've always been troubled by that. Spellroom Painter is the fun card too. Falcon Abomination and Gavany Silversmith both strong, but Brutal Cathar, easy first pick. Alright, we have Hamlet Vanguard, which is decent. But I think it's easy to pick Bleed Dry or Hero's Downfall here, and I think because of the nature of some things coming back, and I almost want to take Bleed Dry over Hero's Downfall, but I'm not 100% certain because I don't have much experience playing Black this format. So if you got better ideas, let me know in the comments below. We'll crack another pack here, though. Yeah, I'm almost certain it's one of those two, but the Vanguard is a decent creature. Alright, we got Ill-Tempered Loner. Yeah, I think that's the pick. Paxsong Pump is also really good, but the Loner just is a 2-for-1 potentially. At a 3/3 that can do 4 damage to something else, or a 4/4 that does, or 3/3 that does 3 or 5 damage to something else, or more if you use that pump ability. And then just an even bigger body that kills something in addition to dying itself. Or even when it doesn't block, it can kill something. It's pretty good. I would take that. Yeah, that's it for me tonight. Let me know what your thoughts were about the games and the draft in the comments below. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my streams, you can hit subscribe. This is Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night.